Welcome to the Whaler, guys. This is Jerry and Peter Hindle, and we have David, the poor guy in the middle tonight. He is the assistant manager here at Bears BBQ, and thank you, Jamie McDonald, for inviting us for another episode of the Whaler, guys, out on location in Hartford.
Yeah, this is incredible because it's been here about 6 months, but you guys moved in here in September originally. Is that when this place started to get running?
Yeah.
So what was your opening day here in this new location?
Well, I don't know the day. It was in October.
In
early.
October.
Mm-hmm.
And so you moved over. It used to be next to Arch Street.
Correct.
Which is now the Blind Pig, which is still under Jamie runs that restaurant
Yes,
as well. Right?
definitely.
And boy, there's plenty of space in here. This place is always usually packed, but we're on the eve of a huge storm, so we're waiting for it to get all snowed in. So if you're gonna get your barbecue, get it tonight. You got tomorrow to just relax.
Yeah, save up for the storm.
There you go.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a fat belly so you can shovel all that God blessed snow.
Exactly.
That was good.
That's true.
I caught myself again. So, yeah, the Whaler guys are lucky enough to be on location. This is our third spot. We did the Tobacco LLC, then we did the barbershop, and now we're here at Bears BBQ. When there are events downtown, you have Xfinity across the street, which is probably a huge draw for you guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because, looking at the restaurants, you have Ted's, you have you guys, and then Nick's. Is Nick's over there still?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I was there a couple times. That can get busy around happy hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then everyone has to have something to eat after.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is a nice place. It's gorgeous in here. You walk in here. I saw you guys had the pep rally the other night.
Oh yeah, that's a show definitely. They
How was
fill
that?
the entire room. It's loud. It's very loud.
Very loud, right?
You get a lot of people come in here?
Definitely. The seats will be packed.
Yeah.
For the pep rally, did you have a lot of coming in before the game or?
Oh yeah. Before every game, we get a lot of customers in here.
Do you?
They love to come here. Yep.
That's awesome. How about hockey? You see the hockey fans come in?
Oh,
and all?
definitely. Yeah.
You still get a good draw.
Especially on the two-a-days. So on the two-a-days, we get
Oh,
a
yeah.
big crowd of people in here
Yeah, that's
all
true.
day.
That's
the
great.
basketball in the afternoon and then a hockey game at night.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you get two different crowds really,
Yep.
but they're all UConn. And so you're seeing a lot in your clientele. You're seeing mostly younger people, or is the crowd mixed? Is it all ages are coming in here? Or?
Oh, it's mixed
Yeah.
completely. The locals come in here, and then we have people that say they drove an hour to get here in order
Wow,
to get food.
that's
so,
awesome.
yep.
Yeah.
And we were talking off camera. I have a couple guys I work with that always go to the Windsor one. And I said, well, we're going to the main headquarters now, right down on Front
Yeah,
Street.
you're right.
And, to fill up these stores on Front Street, and like Peter and I have said, we're not just talking hockey. It's about downtown and how UConn's coming in to our left, the
new dorm.
the Hartford Times building.
Yeah.
It has been remodeled and keeping that same facade, which is great because you want to enjoy the history of Hartford as well. And you guys fit into that puzzle, that all these things together at once. And of course, we are biased. We want a brand new XL Center, a remodeled XL Center, so we can attract hockey, national championship games, which brings more business to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
The small businesses downtown really need to benefit from the XL Center remodel.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, that would be a huge thing to have the XL Center get remodeled, and then you get bigger concerts, and you guys be even more busy. But this location's really great because that Front Street, you've got the UConn building, like you said, you got the Infinity, right across the street, and so it's always busy. What would you say is your best seller? Do you guys have a best seller?
Our best seller.
Yeah.
Well, the standard pulled pork is our best seller.
Yeah.
But the Mac Attack, the
Yeah.
Bear Attack, the barbecue bowls. People love to have all their stuff just mixed together on top of the plate, just sauce on top.
I think the Bear Attack is the one with mac and cheese, but the Mac Attack has the cheese and the cornbread. Is that how that works?
It reverse.
Yeah.
So the Bear
Okay.
Attack has the cornbread, mac and cheese, and then your choice of meat.
Yeah.
That's
And-
so cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
we're
hot
one of those
seller.
guys in line at the XL Center.
Yeah.
When the line stretches back before a game or the intermission, you see the line just boom right again.
Well, it also depends on the day too, because we do have Wing Wednesdays. So
Oh,
that
that's
would be
right.
our most popular item on Wednesday. We
Yeah.
sell hundreds and hundreds of wings
Today
that
is the
day.
bacon wrapped meatball day, right? What do you
Correct,
call them?
moinks, yeah, moink Mondays.
A meatball with bacon wrapped around it. I think it's like 50 cents a meatball, something around there.
50 cents a meatball,
I mean,
correct.
you can't go wrong there.
So in other words, if you're on a diet, this is not the place to be.
Well,
Depends on
depends on the
define
diet, I mean, yeah,
define- if
exactly.
you're on a
I'm
barbecue
Irish, so I
diet,
like my meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
And potatoes are carbohydrates. We'll go with the mac and cheese. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a win-win.
vegetable.
It's a
Remember.
win-win.
When Jamie does, and we've seen what you guys do, and Jamie being the owner, you do a lot of charity work as well, and you
Oh,
give
yeah.
back to your community.
That's a big focus on Bears BBQ is to give back to the community. We give all our employees $15 an hour in order so that they can support themselves and their lives here. We give to charities, whether it's for the armed forces or just local areas. We've even taken the giant bear over there, and we've gone to hospice patients just to cheer them up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, one customer, this was her favorite food, so Jamie took the bear down
that's
there
awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that's really important because, you know, a lot of these people come to Hartford for 9 to 5 and go home. You can see from what Bears posts on Facebook or social media that you guys are part of the community, and like you said, you go out and help people out, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Now, when you get your pulled pork, how many different ways besides of what you just described? What kind of flavorings do you use? Do you use just these sauces in front of us?
Well, when we have our pulled pork, we call them butts. When we put our butts in the smoker, they just get a dry rub on top of them, and then they're smoked overnight.
Oh, okay.
And then the way we serve our food, you just pull it out, break it up, and you get your choice of sauce.
Wow.
Yeah. And now, did you have any barbecue experience before you took this job?
I've worked at barbecue pits before.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I have.
So did you learn new techniques here? Did Jamie show you the
Yeah,
secrets?
well, the last barbecue place I worked at, they did whole hog, which is a whole different concept.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You just put the hog inside.
Yeah.
Here, we do the butts, and I've never done brisket before.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
a
there was
big thing.
something.
Yeah, cutting the point off of the brisket in order to get the burn ends, which is our most like one of our
Yeah,
favorite
the burn ends
things.
is a big
It's
thing.
hard
Oh,
to
yeah?
get. I
Yeah,
mean, like
yeah.
they're rare because you you only get a little bit of the burn ends off of every brisket.
Right. So that's your hot demand.
Yeah.
And it's really it's so seasoned. It's dark.
Yep.
And it has this kind of flavor to it that's different than like anything else. So,
Yeah.
But we hear a lot about the burn ends. Definitely about the pulled pork, but even like just the pulled chicken is awesome. I've had that as
yes.
well. So.
That's
actually,
a
we're going to eat
rarity.
after this, so let's keep
Getting
talking.
hungry. And you know what's really funny is the people in line, not that we're stalkers, but we're close. You stand close enough, you can actually hear them talking about what they're thinking of getting.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's hilarious. You sit there and you're listening to, whether it's a husband and wife or significant other, then the kids, and they're, what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get that one. I gotta have that. And almost like we're feeling right now because we're hungry.
Yeah.
They're getting ready and anticipating what it's going to taste like. So I think it's hilarious when you listen to people prior to the order being given. It's hilarious.
Right.
It's good. I mean, like people here, they come here and they look at the menu and they get up there and they know exactly what they want. But then there's those people that don't.
Yeah.
And we like to encourage people to try anything that they want to, new thing. Like if you never had beef rib before, you want to try a little piece of it, or if you want to try some brisket, never had that before, we'll let you try that.
Yeah.
So
That's excellent.
if you want to change your menu choices, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it seems to me that Bears has a pretty good at like staying local with companies. Like I think your flavoring come from a local company. I noticed you have Hosmer Soda. That's
Yep,
right down the street from me
definitely.
in Manchester. That's over 100 years old. That soda
Ran by
not
brothers.
The soda you're drinking, but they've been making soda for 100 years.
Yeah.
But anyway, that stuff is that's good stuff too. So it's pretty cool to be in a business being very successful, but he also involves like some of the other local businesses.
Oh, yeah.
And that really works out well.
You said it best. Your customer generally knows what they want when they come in here. It kind of is after the whole McDonald's thing. Most of the time, people know what they want when they go in.
Right.
You're not going to order something just a different hamburger. Here, because of your menu, trust me, I'm an inside the box person. If I like it, I know what I want.
Right.
But I'd be tempted to try other things here because you know how good that pork is.
Yeah.
Right.
So I go outside the edges a little bit. I'll try something, I might try something a little different tonight. But, it just seems like such a unique novelty, this type of store, that, you get your return customers, like you said, the downtown people come here. And as Peter and I have discussed, UConn's going to be coming in next fall, right?
Yeah.
I think the 2018.
Yeah.
2018.
2017.
Yeah.
This September.
Yeah, this September.
Yeah.
So now you get a whole bunch of newer people coming in, younger people.
Right.
And we know how college kids eat.
Right.
First of all, it's at any time of the night.
Yeah.
The other thing is they want something that's inexpensive so they can spend it on other things. And yours is not that expensive here, and they're getting a quality meal.
Right. And the portions are huge.
Oh,
so,
they are.
Yeah, that's a huge
It's
part.
amazing.
And we just saw recently, I think you have a partnership with UConn because it says official barbecue of UConn.
Yep.
So that's great. So UConn's been involved in.
And you can get it at Rentschler Field.
Yes.
You guys are out at Rensselaer Field.
Yep, we are at Rensselaer.
When
Yep.
the yard goats open
We're
in April
def-
13th,
Yep.
you have
We're
a Bears
everywhere.
station. Yeah, you are. It is really. It's true. It really
Yep.
is. about
Next
everywhere,
month.
so.
The connection with UConn is very strong with us. We actually are the only ones that sell the dairy barn outside of the dairy barn.
Oh, great.
So
wow.
we sell the UConn ice cream here.
Oh my gosh.
that's
yeah,
awesome.
I saw that. Yeah.
I
That's
went
really
there
cool.
once.
Yeah.
And I must say I was impressed. I'm not a huge ice cream person, but it was
Yeah.
really good ice cream.
It is very good
Yeah,
ice
yeah.
cream.
I think I remember reading about this. So in other words, you would cook the meat, like at 225 for like 18 hours or something along those lines. Is that?
Oh
Is
yeah,
that gonna
so
kill
not
the
18
secrets?
hours.
Huh?
It's-
Oh, I read it
It's
online.
around. There's
Okay, as long as it's out there.
there's
It's
a
right
lo-
on his website.
The competitors are biting at the bit.
Yeah.
there's a smoking process. There's a cooking process. There's a resting process.
So it's a lot of work. So
It
you
is.
have to. I mean, it must be turning over so much meat. I mean, all the time. And even, like we said, we go to the XL Center, and the line's like 30 people deep waiting for this. And I always wonder, you guys run out? Do you ever run out at the XL Center, like where it's sold out, or are you able to keep it stocked?
It's rare, but we do run out sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to replenish them.
Yeah.
We'll bring some briskets and butts over them while in the middle of the whole thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm sure when you get big crowds, such as UConn basketball draws very, very well. I'm sure you get pretty much sold out by the end of the night.
Oh, the line will be outside the door. We'll run out of most of our famous or our most popular items like ribs and. But
Wow.
but the reason is because it takes a long time to cook this stuff.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, when you're out, you're out.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, when you're out, you're out.
You gotta make it. You gotta make it. But that's just great. I mean, we're just happy that Bears is here. It's getting such a huge following. Honestly, I mean, people. From all over are getting to know about it. Now, is there any competitions that Bears has entered in to, like barbecue competitions or anything like that?
The barbecue competitions, you'd have to go to our events guys. They deal with
they
all
do.
that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But we did used to have the challenge the bear competition where you challenge yourself against Jamie and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
But
That's an interesting thing. How much do you know about his competitive eating?
oh, I know a lot about
Do you?
it.
Because I have a couple stats here, and I want you guys to listen to this.
Yes.
This is back from 2012. It says 24 chili dogs in 20 minutes.
Yes.
That's crazy. Okay. So then it says we have here 27 tacos in 5 minutes.
Wow.
Have
Beats
you
my
seen
record.
Jamie do this?
That's your record?
I said it beats my record. Yeah.
What's your record?
Like I don't know. Like, when I was young, it was like 14 at least.
Oh, so
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, wow.
Love
wow.
tacos, but
Yeah.
I've seen him eat once before.
Yeah.
It's a show. Yeah.
Is it really? Wow.
It was him versus like 3 other guys, and
I mean, because
he won.
He's a big guy, but he's not like a big guy. He's in, he's in shape and
shape.
everything.
Yeah, he's in good
but
shape.
he can put away, this amount of food and stuff, and it's just incredible. He had a list on his website of all the, his accolades and stuff that he had won. And I think
crazy.
I had read also that he won a competition that helped him open up the restaurant. So that's pretty cool.
It is.
And you've seen those guys on July 4th, and they eat Nathan's hot dogs and
Oh,
everything, and it's like
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. So I wonder, is there? Does he have a timeout session the next morning? Does he not eat anything the next day?
Does he not move?
Yeah, exactly. Just
Stay in
sweat it
bed.
out the entire.
Yeah, right. Drink water.
Yeah.
I saw Bears at the Travelers, the golf championship in Cromwell last year.
Yeah.
And my dad was with me and my brother, and we walked over, and he goes, "What do you want to eat? Do you want this? Do you want that?" I said, "No, I want that." And we walked over, and we had the brisket. Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Really good.
Do you have a favorite part of your job here at Bears?
I like.
Besides this.
I like going in the smokers.
Yeah.
Yeah, pulling wings out.
Yeah.
Loading the meat. That's probably my favorite. The smell of the oak and it's
So everything's
really nice.
everything's behind us. All these smokers.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. To our right is the 3 smokers that we use in
Wow,
order to
okay,
cook
yeah.
all the food.
Oh wow.
Those are huge.
We'll fill them up
That's a lot.
on
Oh, yeah.
busy days.
Yeah.
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 That's
Incredible
awesome. So, what time are you open till? What's your hours during the week?
Well, Sunday through Wednesday, we're open from 11 to 10. And then Thursday to Saturday, we're open 11 to 11.
Wow.
Yeah. And what size staff do you have in this location?
We have probably about, I couldn't tell you, around like 20 people here.
Wow.
Yeah.
And like you said, it was a great thing. It made a lot of news locally that a starting wage of $15.
Yes.
And I've heard Jamie say, you don't have to know anything. Just come here, and if you have a good attitude, and we'll teach you how to do it and everything.
sure.
And I've run into plenty of employees for Bears and they all love working here. So it's not just the food, but that does help.
Yeah,
you know, that does help indeed.
Yeah,
So.
and if you don't know anything, that's better for us because we love to train a blank slate.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you have it. Yeah, everyone's doing it the same way.
Do you
Right.
find a lot of college kids coming down here? Do you find all age groups coming down here to get jobs?
It's all age groups, yeah. We're all about second chances too, so
Sure.
we like to provide jobs to anybody who is willing to come through the doors.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of people live downtown or they commute in.
A lot of people that work here are residents.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's a few that are that commute in.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's an impressive thing how quickly this has gone. Because I mean, I tell you, even though you haven't been in this location and even on our street that long, but yet Bears is just very well known. Now, when you guys talk, do you guys ever just chit chat about the XL Center? Because you hope that the renovation happens only because it just keeps business flowing. I mean, do you have any thoughts on that at all?
Well, if the renovation happens and it does get bigger, that would be a great thing for Bears
Yeah,
BBQ and the
yeah,
community,
sure.
also.
Of course,
yeah.
you want the NHL back, right?
Because
Yeah,
we have to
definitely.
develop some kind of a whaler dish, you know.
Ooh.
You know, we come up with like a whaler
Great,
dish.
powerful whale.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Just a whale of.
And I think
Barbecue.
Jamie, you really have to take a look at this, okay? I'm not going to put Dave on the spot. We want you to create a platter called the Great and Powerful Whale, okay?
Yeah, the name's negotiable, but
Yeah.
we need a whaler dish.
Work something in there.
Yeah, we need to do something.
It's just not fish. It has to be beef.
Well, no, we don't want barbecue octopus. Let's not get crazy. That doesn't sound.
No, that doesn't
Yeah,
sound
we can't do
appetizing.
whale.
No,
That's
yeah,
way
yeah,
off.
Yeah,
No, we'll
that's
get
illegal.
that.
Yeah.
We'll be shut down.
Yeah.
Well, this is great though. It's we really appreciate you coming down
Thank
here.
you very
and-
much.
yeah, and
And, you know,
letting us
we
come down here.
have a few minutes left. What can you tell us if you were going out there on Jamie's behalf to go to a college career fair type thing? How would you explain your experience where you are now as an assistant manager and your experience since you started here?
Being part of Bears BBQ is it's a great connection to the community. It helps us give back to the people that are around us. You can just see it through the actions of Jamie himself, like the stuff that he does with his family and the stuff that he does outside of Bears BBQ. And literally, my job is to make sure that he's out there doing that stuff, so I can run the restaurant and make sure that everything is fine here, so he doesn't have to worry.
So he's a good leader.
Definitely. Yep. And he's one of those leaders that leads by example and not
That's what I
by
was just gonna say. Yeah.
And not just do as I say.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And he seems like a guy who has set the expectations on what they should be, and he doesn't look like he's the guy that has to drop the hammer because people don't want to let him down.
True.
Yeah.
That's very
It's
true.
almost like a father figure.
Yeah. Well, they call him Papa Bear.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
He's the Papa Bear.
There you go.
So,
Yeah.
well, David, we appreciate. Now, where did you grow up?
Well, I grew up in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So barbecue's different down then.
A little
is it?
bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have snow.
Yeah,
No,
he doesn't
no
have no
snow.
snow either.
No
Yeah.
How do you like that nonsense?
I actually like the snow.
That's great.
Do you?
Yeah.
I
I can
really
see
need
you
to
don't.
talk to somebody.
Yeah, because Bears here, they do more of a Kansas City style, right?
Yes.
There is a South Carolina style. I think
Yep.
is that more hot maybe or something? Or?
Well, in my region, the Carolina barbecue, it's a gold sauce, so no tomatoes.
Oh, that's
It's all
the
mustard
difference.
based.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's what it is. All right,
Yeah.
all right, that makes sense. Yeah, because this is I prefer the Kansas City type style myself, but yeah.
I do too. It's a
Yeah.
little,
Yeah, a little sweeter maybe.
oh, I shouldn't say that. Nobody
Sorry.
back home is watching this.
Yeah, I know, that's it.
Yeah.
But now, you came from South Carolina. You've been up here how long?
Been up here since 2009, so
Okay. So about
8
7
years.
years.
Yeah,
7, 8 years.
going on 8. Yeah.
Ever hear of the Whalers before you come up here?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Why?
We're
Where are they?
international. Huh?
Where are they right now?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
where they are.
I didn't ask him if you heard of that other team.
Well, he knows because that's the
Yeah.
only team down there.
That's
Oh,
true.
wait, South Carolina, the Stingrays.
Oh yeah, I love the Stingrays.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been to plenty of games.
Yeah, big draw.
I
very
went to
well,
a,
believe it
I
or
went to a
not.
conference down there, and I stayed at the hotel Embassy Suite. I think it was Embassy Suites, yeah,
Yep.
across from the arena there.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. And then we got to enjoy Charleston, South Carolina. Great restaurants, great pubs down there.
Yes.
Yeah, it was quite a conference. Yes.
Very hot.
Yeah, and it wasn't hot. It was 85 one day and 87 because you know what? That's what normal people like, Peter. Okay.
Yes, okay.
That's cold in Charleston.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. See, I was
Told
looking
ya.
forward because it was cold up here in November.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, we're gonna shove off and we're gonna give you a tour of Bears BBQ. David's going to be nice enough to give us a tour of the inside of this wonderful restaurant.
Awesome.
We encourage you to come down, enjoy Bears BBQ, because we're going to now because we can. And remember,
check it out.
we're the Whaler guys, Pete and Jerry. You guys are the brigade. We are one nation under green. Have a good night.
Welcome to Bears. This is our dining room. This is where you get to make your choice of whether or not you want to go into the bar. You can get our full service here. We have table service at the bar. Then you can either take a right or a left as you walk in, and you can stand in line and wait for our cutters to make you some food. This is our new location. It's a lot bigger, fits a lot more people inside. We were a little cramped in the old location. Setting up for an event right now. Over here is our smokers. This is where we cook all the meats. They'll sit overnight. We'll also throw our beans. You know, special items. We have a thing called Try It Tuesday. We'll try something new. Our menus digitally displayed on the TVs. That way we can change them whenever they need to be changed. Updates, pricing, you know, new ingredients. And also shows our specials, the Trivia Tuesdays and Taco Tuesdays. And that's it. Thanks for coming from Bears BBQ.